Sergeant Kenai here reporting for duty, and last we left off in ICY. I believe we found our good old friend that was from our past before we lost our memory, and he's telling us about I believe Eden, where we're going. We're gonna go back with our old Eden buddies and pals and conjoin back up with them, and I guess get equipped with a bunch of new items, and then hopefully be able to attack the wolf pack and get our people back who have the right blood per se that they need and don't have access to currently. So we'll see. I'm thinking that there's not hoping or thinking. You know what I'm trying to say here. There's probably not much left of the game, because I think maybe we go to Eden, maybe we get a quest from there, and then we eventually get the items like good equipment, and then we go after Wolfpack, and then maybe open Eden to the rest of the world, right? Oh yeah, we were also gonna do like this 4 points traverse thing. Like we were gonna go here, and then go to all 3 of these food places, because we're kind of low on food, and so we want to gather as much as we can, because we have not had the greatest success. Especially I think one of the areas that I traversed to go get something didn't actually turn out very well, because I already took food from there, so I spent all the time walking towards that way and wasted an ass ton of food, which was not good. Shoot that open. What were we able to get? A pistol. Ooh, yes, that's actually very good. I like that a lot. That's the first time I think I've ever gotten a good weapon out of a crate, which is nice. I don't think we've ever gotten anything more than a submachine gun, which we bought. We can try and pick lock it. What do we got inside? Grapple hook, some frying pan, and some sewing kits. Alright, perfectly fine. Let's go up to this food place. Hey, it's using a lot of food. Yeah, let's fight them. These freaking bandits think they could just come up here and mess with us? That's not happening. Not happening at all. Oh god, we're gonna get the knives for days. It's gonna be super loud. I apologize for the knives, because I understand that, at least to me, it's kind of annoying that the options aren't popping up. Like, oh, it's going to attack your comrade, and you're like, no, I'm gonna save him by shooting or using a bow. Like, none of those options are popping up, and I don't know exactly why. It's obviously a bug. Only 11 food. Well, that kind of sucks absolute ass, actually. We might have to buy some food next time we have the option, because we are not getting a lot of it, which is really not good at all. Not good at all. 6 hours. Use arrows. Got the boars. Take it down with another arrow. Arrow doesn't kill the boar, but it makes it turn to run direction. And we got 16 food. That's not that bad. But we do need a lot more. Thankfully, there's a lot of bushes that we can collect from over here. But I don't know. We need a more sustainable source of food. I think we go through a lot of food because of the amount of people we have in our party, which makes it more of a problem. I think that's something that impacts the game. Successfully kill the wolves, shoot the wolves, take everything. 17 food, not bad. And let's go to this one. I've realized that we don't have to stand exactly on the bush to hunt whatever is there. We just have to be in the vicinity of it, which makes things like a lot easier. Oh, 11 damage. Alright, well, let's see here. Cure April, Tanya, TJ. I haven't really talked to them. How's Fang doing, man? He's not the new guy in the group anymore. I just realized that. A deer? Shoot the deer. Wait, what? You're ready to go away when you hear a noise of a deer charging your companion. Shoot him again. Only 9 food? That was ass. That was such ass food. Oh my god, that's barely anything. I'm actually really sad about that. I feel like we didn't get much food at all. I don't like this. We didn't get like literally 0 food, I feel. Yeah, nice stuff, sewing kits and things. No food though. What is this? Holy moly, I just saw that. What is that giant freaking structure over there? You reach the warehouse that Boris mentioned to you. It seems safe and there's no one around. You know what I just realized? Boris, why that name sounds so familiar to me right now is because that was one of the characters and this is war, right? This war of mine, that's right, the game was called that I played a while back on my channel. Man, Boris was so strong, but he was so slow, because he had like a broken foot or something. Okay, we finally arrived. I think it's time we need to discuss what will happen and what will happen next, or discuss what happened and what will happen next. I mean, what are we up to? Are we going to work for Eden? Will we ever have the chance to live in it? I think it's a great opportunity. We may have the chance to change our lives inside of Eden or working for them. They have resources and knowledges. All we need is to get our friends back. Everything else is secondary. We need to go back to Eden. I was hoping to build something that we could live. I like this one. Don't forget about the wolf pack. I want my revenge, and to be honest, I want to get some of their stuff too. I can't live in the White Wasteland if I have. I can live in the White Wasteland if I have weapons and high-tech devices. Trust me, nothing will make her forget about getting revenge. That's the right thing to do. They took something from you too. Your friends, your former lover. My former lover? Oh, she's talking to April. I was like, excuse me. I mean, I'm pretty sure Carlos wasn't my former lover, and the other guys were already married and had kids. All right, I understand now. Sure, but I'm not that eager to run into danger right now. I'm more inclined to worry about my survival and the fact that we have just discovered that Eden's real. Just remember that we all have lived through our lives on the White Wasteland, and this could be our chance to finally have a decent, safe life. Doesn't really matter what path we choose, what path we'll follow for now. All of them lead to the Eden, and it's the future of the land. I will agree with our glorious leader. Thank you, glorious leader. Thank you. I promise I won't starve, and there will be I won't starve you and there'll be electricity, and I won't throw nukes at the USA. We should understand more of what's happening. We can take care of our friends, chase the wolf back, and deal with Eden's issue at the same time. They're all connected. Can you imagine living inside Eden? We could really achieve something like that? Fact is, the situation's a big deal. You heard your old friend. There's a dissent in Eden, and just like we found out that it exists, others can too. I've actually never heard of this place, but according to what you say, it seems to be too good to be real. Well, the Val could turn into a battlefield of things if we don't get handled with care. If it doesn't get handled with care, it's not hard to imagine that the whole Emanation is coming here to conquer the Eden. Maybe hard to conquer. I want to say it's best possible to keep things secret for as long as possible. Even if Eden opens up to the world, it'll take some time to be able to manage a lot of travelers. I agree. The Val is an isolated area. It's a perfect place to try and establish an alliance between the people of Val and the ones from Eden. I'm just too old to keep living on the edge. Finally having a place to peacefully age and then die would really cheer me up. At my age, the last thing I want to do is witness a war. I wouldn't survive to see the end of it, I'm sure of that. You hear the sound of horse getting near you, near your position. After a couple seconds, you see Boris on his horse coming towards you. Sorry, I'm late. So, are you ready to go back to your old home? I'm eager to see the place. I don't remember much. It's like it's something I missed for a long time. Good. Your companions may follow us, but I need them to hide when we enter the Eden. There's a cave that they could wait for you there. Just remember to say nothing about what I told you regarding all that stuff to opening Eden to the world. The leaders have eyes and ears and pretty much everywhere. Come on, let's go. There's some old friends that will be happy to see your face again. Friss? Did I just say Friss? Happy to see your Friss again. No, your face. Boris starts leading your group toward the Eden while you get a feeling, you feel nervous and you wonder what will happen. I was gonna say, am I getting look, this is Eden. Okay, I understand now. Let's ransack this place real quick. Shoot that open. What do we find? Some gas, some Molotovs, some lockpicks, torch. Alright. Let's head on over here. So it's just gonna be us. We're gonna get separated from our group, at least temporarily. We need food so bad. Our food is getting really low. I don't know, maybe 50 food's not that low. I consider it kinda low. Here we are. Now we must leave your companions behind to keep them safe. There's a cave that they can use for shelter. We'll make up a story. We'll tell them that you got kidnapped by slavers and it took you more than 2 years to get free and come back. It won't work. I can't hide my memory loss, not that so easily, yeah. I fear they wouldn't take your old job if they knew... I fear they wouldn't let you take your old job if there are concerns about your sanity and loyalty. We must hide your amnesia. You can't risk being blocked in there, and I don't think you would want to put your friends in danger either. They can't wait here for long. It needs to go quickly. Alright, I'll try and do that. Don't worry, everything will go just fine. Now let's go to eating. Oh my god, I cannot words right now. Can my mouth work? Can I just install a new one? Do I need to update my software? Come on, mouth, what are you doing? Don't worry, everything will be just fine. Now let's go to Eden. At least we'll stop freezing. There we go. Now let's go. And about your friends, tell them to start a nice fire to stay warm. They'll have no visuals on the area from the Eden. You start walking towards the bunker with Boris, who has gotten down from his horse and is now on foot. Ah, okay, so I figured that big thing was Eden. After some mere minutes of walking, you start to remember the place around you, and you're finally able to reach the massive gate of the bunker. Feel a sensation of familiarity? You know what? Familiarity. We're just gonna say, even if I'm saying that wrong, we're just gonna pretend I'm saying it right, okay? You and Boris go straight to a smaller door that gets open when you're near it. Though you go through it and close it behind you, you two proceed along a poorly lit corridor. A big metal door starts to open and you see people behind it. People that belong to a past that you've forgotten. People that thought you were dead for sure. What? I can't believe it! I called trouble as soon as I saw you two coming. It's nice to see you're alive, even if it seems like you're one of those snow savages now. Wow! You piece of shit. Do you think just because people that live on the snow because they have nowhere else to go, that they're savages? Fuck you, man. That's disrespectful to my group. I'm blowing the whole place up. Fuck this place. No. Evelyn, please. Be nice to your old friend. You can't imagine what he's been through. It's been more than 2 years. When Evelyn called me on an intercom, I couldn't believe it. But here you are, pretty much alive. What happened to you? I lost my memory. Just straight out, I lost my memory! And just let him know everything. Oh my god. Terrible story. Got kidnapped by slavers, managed to get free not too long ago. Then I tried to come back to Eden to find Boris, and finding Boris helped me come back safely. That wasn't bad, but I'll save it for when we need it. Trevor and Evelyn are with us. They're good friends, and they can know the truth. I lost my memory. That's horrible. You lost all of your memories? Do you remember who we are? I remember soon, for sure of it. You need spend some time in a familiar environment. I read something about memory loss, and that's the way it was healed. I hope that you don't lose your special touch, because we could really use an ally like you. Well, thanks for the compliments. I know, the special touches. That's why we're here. Our friend is traveling with a nomad family and his real connections to the outside world. I'm sorry to lay you all the responsibility on you, but we really could use your help in getting this place to the open world. Once you have your old job back, we'll have the freedom and connections to finding help among the people that live in Val. Wait, you're going to talk to Vernon? How will you cover up your memory loss? Vernon's an idiot, too busy pondering about how to stay in power to actually realize what's happening. I agree, he's too distracted to notice, but you will need to be able to be a good actor. He's not an idiot as much as Boris says. Don't worry about it, let's get something to eat and we'll talk about the past and try to see if that jars any memories. Then we'll go back to Vernon to get your old day job back. You enter another room, change your clothes to something lighter, since the temperature is quite warm inside the bunker. And then you follow your old friends to the canteen, where you get some food and sit at the table to eat. Everything is new for you, but it seems like you're doing something you've done for your entire life. You chat with Trevor, Evelyn, and Boris for about an hour, and then Boris stands up. Time to go. It's been good to spend some time, like the old days, but the situation here is too hot to ignore right now. You're pessimistic. The universe won't blow up just because a long-lost friend gets a couple days of rest in a place that's not freezing. I'm more concerned that we will need to feed all of those people that came with us that are now waiting outside the Eden. You brought outsiders here? Isn't that a little risky? We all agreed that we need allies from the outside, and I think that the friends of our friends are a good starting point. I agree. Well, what to say? I'll have it's a good to have you back. I hope we'll have another chance to talk to remember the old times. Good luck with Vernon. I feel like we're gonna end up killing the Elder. Like, listen to this music. Listen to this music, and we're gonna go meet Vernon. I bet we're gonna have to kill him. You and Boris start walking around the bunker, and you look around and see you during the trip, and you see a place like you never saw before. Everything's so clear, so perfectly put in place. It's like having a glance at an ancient world. A world where chaos was hidden under the shroud of artificial order. Dang, that's some deep shit right there. You finally arrive at Vernon's office, but Boris hesitates you for a second before knocking, and then he finds the courage to do that. Come in. This guy looks familiar. I think we saw him in our dreams. You enter an incredibly tidy office where a man stands behind a big wooden desk. Great news, Vernon. Look who's back. Our best outside agent. The man looks you up and down. You're supposed to be dead. Boris himself brought the bad news back. What happened? It's actually a nice story. I wasn't speaking to you, Boris. Sit down and shut up for a second. He pauses for a second. So what happened? It's a complex story. It all begins with me and Claire traveling alone while Boris... we were on a mission. We were on a mission. I remember he sent us on a mission. Yes. What exactly happened? Slavers, that's what happened. Too many for us. We had no chance at winning that fight, and the bastards killed Claire during the fight, then made me a slave. We were unprepared for the dangers ahead. A big group of slavers managed to defeat us and take me as a prisoner. Claire died while... Aha! This sounds the best right here. Go on. I was their prisoner, traveled with them until the day I found an opening to manage their ship. I lived in slavery for more than a year, and the slaves traveled a lot. So when I managed to get free, I was really far away from here. I was their slave, the man's blah blah blah. And then, yeah. Ew, I was really far away. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. It took you a long time to come back. They traveled a lot? I was far away. It took me more than a year to walk my way back to this area and then finally be able to find Boris. It wasn't easy to understand where I was and where I should go. Then I finally recognized the mountains around this valley, and I was able to find Boris in the wild. Is he supposed to know that? Okay, yeah, they moved along because it was a business, so I got free. I had to walk all the way back here. It took me months to find Boris in this place. I'm gonna use this one, and then you came back. Right after we took care of what Boris needed to do? Just like, he's trying to do! Open the Eden shit! We helped them! As soon as possible, yeah. And do you intend to do, what do you intend, I want my old job back. I've become more and more experienced, and I think this is a perfect choice since there are so many supplies from the outside world. An interesting tale for sure. Now I need to speak with the council and decide what to do. Please wait outside my office. You go outside the office and close the door. Behind you, Boris gets closer and starts speaking in a low voice. It wasn't the best lie I've heard, but you didn't screw it up. The situation is desperate, so I'm pretty sure they're going to give you back your old position. You wait a few minutes. Boris seems really tense and walks around the corridor in circles, and then the door opens and Vernon comes out of his office. Come inside. No, not you, Boris. We need some privacy. He walks back into his office, waiting for you. You go into the office and sit in the chair. Vernon looks at you for a moment before taking the word. I don't know if you told me the truth about your past, but I'm surely you forgot to mention a little thing that's actually pretty important. I know you have outsiders, friends waiting for you on the outside. Another agent saw them coming back to Eden. Outsiders never come here. There's nothing for them. It's a barren hell. But you see, I don't care much about that either. You've been missing for a long time and traveling in a group that seems like the smartest thing to do in such a cruel world. Okay, yeah, this guy understands a little bit. I need you to do something important for Eden, a mission of utmost importance. There is something you must do for me. On the outside, in order to get back your old job, I need you to get to a particular location. One of my agents was sent there, but we lost all contact, and the place is simply a lavatory, hidden under a palace. If you have a map, I'll show you exactly the exact location. We need to know that there's a laboratory thanks to all the we know that there's a laboratory thanks to all the intel on our computers, so we sent an agent to see if there's anything useful we can take back to Eden. There was a war inside Eden because some people don't want it open to the world. I need loyal agents, and you can be one of them right now. Ah, okay. I could throw you out right now, out of Eden, because of your allegiances with outsiders, but I will offer you a position of power instead, and we will allow them to come inside if you will work for me. Think about it, you and your friends finally having a safe, warm home to return during the winter, and now you know what you must do. Come out of Vernon's office and tell Boris that you got your old job back. Good, now let's return to your friends, and we'll travel to the warehouse, get our supplies, and talk about what needs to be done. You abandon the warmth of Eden and come back to the White Wasteland. You reach your friends and proceed to leave those cold hills to return to the warehouse. Many ask questions about Eden, but Boris tells them to wait until they are in a proper place to speak of what happened. Alright, well, hopefully I don't gotta do no stupid mission from Boris, or not Boris, Vernon. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to anyways, though. Yeah, because that thing's over there. Well, we'll see. We'll go to the warehouse first, but that's gonna be for next episode. This seems like a good place to end IC for today, and there will be many more IC episodes in the future. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Sergeant Kenai, and I'm signing out.